Presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has finally picked former Governor of Borno State, Senator Kashim Shettima, as his substantive running mate for the 2023 presidential election. And I have joining me live from the nation's capital, Abuja, former Deputy Governor of Borno State, Adamu Dibal, to give his perspective on this latest development. Good to have you on the news at this time. So yes, what do you make of the choice of Mr. Shettima as Asiwaju Tinubu's running mate, despite agitations against the Muslim ticket?
Thank you, and it's my pleasure indeed to be here in your studio, Abuja studio. Well, for us, I think we are politicians, and so far to say that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made the best of all choices. Indeed, Honorable Kashim Shettima, or Senator Kashim Shettima, or His Excellency Governor Kashim Shettima, as we all call him, all these names, had all it takes. He's bringing on table, to balance off. To us, it sounds like the 2023 election has already been won. Senator Kashim Shettima, the current senator representing Borno Central, is indeed a household name in Borno State. A two-term governor, and before then he was a commissioner. Before then he was, a lecturer in the University of Maiduguri. Before then he's a seasoned and accomplished banker. So therefore he's bringing all that is required, indeed, to win the 2023, general election. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our leader, indeed, has made a great choice, and you can't fault him. So therefore, already I've received a whole lot of calls. Borno is, of course, APC home, the progressive state, and I am sure that, come 2023, by the grace of God, the whole of Northeast is going to be for APC, and going by the tabulations, not only Northeast, but all of Nigeria. Of course, the ticket has already been won, and so therefore it's an excellent selection. It's an excellent appointment. Tinubu, Kashim Shettima ticket, is going to be the party. It's going to be the team to beat in 2023.
But are we really ready for this kind of merger? That's this kind of selection, rather, of a Muslim ticket, knowing how sensitive the issue of religion and ethnicity is at the moment in the country? Do you suppose that the party really made the right choice, despite picking competence as its first priority?
I can tell you this, that I don't think we are talking about mosque or church here. We are talking about leadership that can, that can add value to the entire country. Indeed, we want a team that can turn around the economy, secure the country further, and so, these are the team, to beat. We are not talking about going to church or going to mosque. I think all those that are insinuating about Muslim ticket are not progressive, and they've been singing about that song since 1999, and so they are not. I don't think we care about that. Of course, religion is something that is very sensitive. But we are Nigerians want now good leadership. Nigerians want better economy, more secured. We need to secure our country with all this situation that we found ourselves. Kashim Shettima has brought on table, has brought to the table an excellent. He is going to add value, serious value, to this ticket. And so therefore, all those that are insinuating, of course, are going to be, the minority. Of course, the minority will always say, have their say, but the majority will, of course, have their day at the end of the day. 2023, I can tell you, has already been won. There's no two way about it. I mean, Tinubu is prepared. Kashim Shettima, of course, is somebody that is very rugged, a seasoned politician, an administrator, a technocrat, all of it, name it. And so, therefore, combined with that of Tinubu, then Nigeria has come, to be a better country by the grace of God under them.
And despite in your optimism and your confidence, there are already speculations that this move already narrows the chances of the APC at the polls, and the race may be now between the PDP and the Labour Party. What do you make of these insinuations?
That is a wrong insinuation. Of course, the 2023 election, of course, we accept the role the social media is going to play, but certainly it's not going to be Most of those you see them making noise on social media are not the real voters. I can tell you that this ticket, Tinubu, Kashim Shettima ticket, is the party to beat. I don't know. The Labour Party, we read them on the news. They are not there at all in the north. And so the PDP, I mean, they have made all of those noise since 1999. I can tell you we have beaten PDP several times. All of our elections in Borno and in the northeast, until because of some small internal wranglings that we lost, maybe Adamawa, recently, and of course Bauchi in northeast. Northeast has always been a progressive state, with APC. And so, with what we have now on the table, I can assure you that 2023, the entire northeast is for APC. Quote me, and I can tell you for free. You can take this one to the bank, anytime, any day. And so, therefore, like I said earlier on, 2023 general election has already been won today. Because it is the best candidate. What are we looking for as Nigerians? We are looking for a better economy, a better security, a better country, one that will unite and unify, the entire country. Tinubu is a unifier. He's a bridge builder. I can tell you some of us, got in touch with Tinubu probably about 30 years ago or even more. And so he is the kind of leader that we want now. He's the kind of leader. There is no politician today in Nigeria worth of his salt that has not benefited from Tinubu's gesture. And sometimes I have come across some of my colleagues that will be telling me in tears, of course, what Aswaju has done to their life. And so that apart, we have told them, okay, now we need to translate that into votes. And so it's going to be, rain of votes by the grace of God in the 2023 election. That I can tell you. I mean, I am part of the team. I am part of the movement. This is a moving trend. There's nothing like a Labour Party, PDP. I don't think I've heard about that, from where I come from. And so, therefore, forget about what is happening, on the social media. Yes, the social media has a role to play, and of course, but then how many people on social media vote there? I mean, maybe 10%, 20%, the remaining 80% or 90%, of course, are those ones. All politics is local. So, therefore, the locals, those that are going to vote, are the ones that will give us the vote in 2023.
All right, we understand you as a former deputy governor of Borno State, and you have one time worked with Senator Kashim Shettima. What can you tell us about this, the vice presidential candidate? What further insights would you like to share about what he has in store as a vice presidential candidate? What is he bringing to the table?
Well, Senator Kashim Shettima is not more away from who Tinubu is. He's somebody that is also very, very knowledgeable. He's somebody that, can bring all together, on the table. He is somebody that is a seasoned administrator, a banker, a technocrat, name it. And so, of course, he became governor in 2021 after I had left office. He was a commissioner when I was a deputy governor, though. But then, after we left, the insecurity, the insurgency in Borno, went to the peak of it. And of course, all of us, every Nigerian that were alive then to today, would tell you that he has managed the situation so very well. And so therefore, he is bringing to the table. I mean, when Bola Ahmed Tinubu make an appointment, of course, you could see most of his appointments that are spread across the country. Some of them are governors today, including the current vice president, was brought in. Of course, he was his. The current vice president was his commissioner. And so once he make a choice, an appointment, you dare not fault, his kind of choice. Kashim Shettima is about the best, is the best among the ones that were aspiring, to so he understands that, and he knows that he's going to bring the votes. He knows that he's going to bring. He's a party man. He's founding father of APC. He was there when APC was formed. He has been the founding father of APC. He's a party man, very loyal, down to earth, and so he's somebody that of course, His Excellency, our would-be President Tinubu would like to have as his running mate come 2023 as his vice president.
All right, and that's even at that. Thank you very much, former Deputy Governor of Borno State, Adamu Dibal. We appreciate your insights on the News at 10 tonight.
My pleasure.